Hello everyone, I'm Dion Schuddeboom, and today I am super excited to be unboxing the brand new AirPods 3. The AirPods 3 are essentially a hybrid between the regular AirPods and the AirPods Pro, both in terms of features as well as price. Today I'll be taking you through the unboxing as well as what is new with the AirPods 3 and also giving you my first impressions with a brief sound test. Without further ado, let's get started with the unboxing. The AirPods 3 come in at $169, placing them between the AirPods Pro at $249 and the regular AirPods, which are now $129. First impressions, taking a look at the box, I am glad to see that we have no more plastic. Instead, we just have two pull tabs, as we also saw on the new iPhone 13s. Lifting up the box lid, the first thing we see is a booklet which will contain the quick start guide as well as warranty information. Unfortunately, as this is an accessory, there are no Apple stickers. And underneath that, we find the AirPods 3, neatly stored in their case. The AirPods 3 feature Spacial audio, which is Apple's immersive audio experience, also seen in the higher-end AirPods Pro and AirPods Max. As well as this, AirPods 3 also get adaptive EQ. That actively works in the background to tune your music to the shape of your ear. Underneath the documentation, we have a USB-C to Lightning cable. I do wish this cable was braided, but it's still nice to see included. And here we go. Here are the AirPods 3. I like how Apple have carried over the shorter stem from the AirPods Pro. As you can see, we do not have any rubber tips on the earbuds, meaning that these will sit in your ear more similarly to the regular AirPods. I'm curious to see how this will impact sound, but I'll get into sound quality later in the video. Let me know in the comments, what do you think of the design of the AirPods 3? Looking more closely at the charging case of the AirPods 3s, I can see that this is more similar to that of the AirPods Pros, being a little bit shorter as well as wider in terms of dimensions. Now that said, I do think it is actually smaller than the charging case of the AirPods Pros, making it super easy to just fit in your pocket and take with you on the go. What is also cool is that the AirPods 3 are now water and sweat resistant, making it great to wear them during a workout or if say you're walking outdoors and the weather changes and it suddenly starts to rain, something that happens all too often here in London. Looking more closely at the design of the AirPods 3s, you can see that they look almost like a non-in-ear version of the AirPods Pros, again without that rubber tip on the end. What this means is that like with the regular AirPods, the AirPods 3s won't give you that tight seal in your ears that you get with the AirPods Pros or other in-ear earbuds. This also means that they may not passively block out sound as well and may not be as secure in your ears. I will thoroughly test all of this, along with all of its new features, in my full upcoming AirPods 3 review. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. For now, I'm going to pair the AirPods 3s, put them on, and give you my first impressions of the fit as well as the sound. Alright, so I've got my iPhone 13 ready here, and what I'm going to do is simply open up the AirPods and hold them near my phone, and there we go. Already within seconds the prompt came up. This is the most seamless and easy pairing process that I've really ever encountered. And that's it. The AirPods are now paired to my iPhone, and as you can see, this only took seconds. Now, this is a big part of the appeal when it comes to AirPods. If you're already in the Apple ecosystem with your iPhone, iPad, and MacBook, then this is really the best solution. Being able to integrate so well in the ecosystem and instantly switch between your devices. This is something that, in my experience, Apple does like no other. I'm gonna go ahead here and put them in, and I'm particularly curious to see how the low-end performance is like on these compared to, say, the AirPods Pros. Alright, so I just heard a little initiation sound there, so I now have them in my ears. Let's see, that feels comfortable. Give you an idea for how they look here. I'm just going to look up and down from the sides here, and then from the front. So first impressions, these definitely feel a little bit bigger than the regular AirPods, and you can kind of see this from the shape as well. And this also allows them to sit just a little bit deeper in my ears, which I hope will result in better, more immersive sound. Do a quick shake test here. They definitely feel very solid in my ears and not like they would ever fall out. Now, of course, unlike say with the AirPods Pros, there are no interchangeable tips. So this is a one-size-fits-all solution, and I'm pleased to say that these fit quite well in my ear and feel very comfortable. They don't feel like they're pushing, and they feel snug without being tight. All right, so let's go ahead and find some music here. So I'm gonna play some G-Eazy here, The Plan, great song by the way. So let's go ahead here and start off at half volume and see how this goes. All right, here we go. Just gonna let the song play a little bit, get a sense for how this goes. Ooh, okay. Definitely some low end, all right. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. I'd say it's around 60-65% volume, definitely plenty loud at this stage. I might be speaking quite loudly, but first impressions, the low end is surprisingly powerful. All right, so there we go. We had the auto pause function here as soon as I took them out of my ear. Great feature to have as well. Here we go. So first impressions of the sound quality. First of all, I have to say I am really impressed by the clarity and the soundstage. Having this design does allow the speaker or the driver to be just a little bit further in your ear, and I feel like really helps with the immersion. Now, don't get me wrong, it is not as tight of a seal or as isolated as say AirPods Pros would be or other in-ear earbuds, but they definitely feel much more immersive than say the regular AirPods, which for me have always felt like they've kind of floated in my ear and could easily fall out. This is not the case with the AirPods 3s. In terms of the sound profile, I can say that the AirPods 3s are incredibly balanced, while still having a slight V-shape to the EQ, where the lower frequencies as well as the higher frequencies will be slightly emphasized, and this creates a more exciting sound, particularly in genres with more low end, such as house, hip-hop, EDM, stuff like that. At the same time though, the low frequencies do not overpower the mid frequencies, which are still present and very clear. Not to mention the highs, which are very clear, detail-rich, and really bring the music to life. I'm quite impressed here. Like with the AirPods Pros, you can press the ends of the stems here to pause, play, and skip your tracks. Now, when pressing the stems, you have to press a little bit harder, and it will actually give an audio feedback of a click to make sure that you know you've pressed it. I find this to be more reliable and more reassuring than say the tap feature found on the regular AirPods, which sometimes took multiple taps to activate. Now I am very pleased to see that the stems are shorter compared to the regular AirPods. At the same time, it is nice to still have some here, as this will bring the microphone even closer to your mouth when say speaking on a phone call. Alright, so based on my impressions so far, I am impressed with the AirPods 3s. I like the design. With the shorter stem, the better battery life on the buds and case is always good to have, not to mention the increased water resistance. And briefly hearing the sound, I can say that they are very clear and rich in detail, and in terms of low end, the bass has a real kick to it. So the question is, are the AirPods 3s worth buying over the now more affordable regular AirPods? Or are the AirPods Pro still worth buying now that the AirPods 3s exist? I will properly answer these questions and go over all of the new features of the AirPods 3s in my full review. If there's anything you'd like to know or would like me to touch on in my full review, be sure to let me know in the comments. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for watching.